Yeah, I want to talk about something that is rarely discussed in landscape construction and landscape design. It's avoided a lot, actually. It's a very weird subject matter, and that is something called finish grade. So this retaining wall finishes here, and this is the finish grade. So I could put trees in here that would remain here forever. If I wasn't finished with the grade, I couldn't plant this yet. It wouldn't be ready for plant material. So I want to give you an example here. I have these 3 steps. If I were to raise this grade to this height, I would have 2 steps. So a lot of people, they start their landscape construction project and they end up saying to themselves, you know, if I only would have gone up 1 foot higher, I wouldn't have all these steps. Or if I would have filled up this area with topsoil, I wouldn't need all these steps and it would be easier to step out of the house and all these things. So this idea of finished grade is very interesting. So here's the opposite. We're low here, and this is the finished grade of this patio. So I can put trees here. I can put, you know, like avocado or whatever, because I've established this height. So unless you have a height established or you know where the finished grade is, you can't really put your trees in. So in landscape design and construction, the finished grade is one of the most important things because it allows you to put your larger plant material in position, because you don't want to move anything that's a bit larger. Like if I were to move this, most likely it would die. So you want to plant everything once, and what that means is you need your finished grade established and ready to accept plant material that's going to stay there permanently. So when you're making decisions in landscaping, always, always, always have your finished grades determined and completed before you put in these massive or smaller trees, because you don't want to do that afterwards by changing anything. It's way too hard. Yeah, so the #1 work order change in landscape construction, or even homeowners themselves, is when am I happy with the finished grade? They will always come to you and say, oh, if this was only 2 feet higher, we could do this. And if this had more topsoil, everything would grow better. And it's changing a finished grade is labor intensive and material intensive. So it's really good to have your grades established before you start. But if there are changes to increasing heights on elevations and that, it always comes afterwards. Because, why? Because the homeowner isn't able to visualize the project or the elevations until they're completed. And what I mean by that is it's easier to see this elevation finished than if it was on a piece of paper. And that's why these work order changes always happen in landscape construction or even do-it-yourself projects, because people realize if I'm 6 inches higher, I can eliminate this step. If I'm 6 inches higher, I have 14 inches of topsoil instead of 3 inches of topsoil. So these changes are always occurring with finished grade. And that's why finished grade is such a tough subject matter, because it is flexible to some extent, but it also is a visualization effect, because once something is built, you can actually see where the elevation is, how everything works together with staircases and other things that are in your garden. Yeah, so when you're finishing a grade, it gives you the opportunity to see how this works together with other design elements in your garden. It makes a big difference when something is in place.